considera la policía para una persona joven. We were talking off the records, off the microphone, about the ages, and you tell us about how surprisingly today you find people young as 10 years old committing crimes. It's a bit challenging.
Yeah, it's very challenging. I mean, when we talk about young people, mostly we're thinking sort of 14 to 24. But it has been a reality in London in recent years that people younger than that have been involved in serious crime, and even people younger than the age of 10. And this is a challenge for society.
And as well for the police itself, I think the procedures when you have a minor or underage people committing so serious crime, are you prepared? I think the law is changing internally, the procedures for the police to act in this case has changed, I think.
Well, what we call the age of criminal responsibility hasn't changed. So anyone under 10 in British law cannot be guilty of a crime.
Entonces, cualquier persona, la ley de la edad en Inglaterra no ha cambiado, entonces cualquier persona que tenga menos de 10 años no puede ser juzgado por la ley.
But for us, even though they are below the age, it would still be a child protection issue for us.
Pero para nosotros, como están bajo la edad, es un problema de protección de menor de edad.
And we would still take it very, very seriously.
Y aún nosotros lo tomaríamos muy, muy serio.
That leads to another question that is very interesting as well, because when this happens with people underage, you need to have an adult, appropriate adult to accompany this minor. But who is the appropriate adult?
Well, the law is very broad on this subject.
Pues la ley es muy variada en este tema.
But basically, an appropriate adult can be anybody over the age of 18 who is not a police officer or employed by the police.
Básicamente, una persona a cargo de menor edad puede ser cualquier persona mayor de 18 años que no sea un policía o empleado por la policía.
Obviously, it is better if they are someone of good character and somebody who knows and can support the young person.
Obviamente sería mejor si sería una persona que lo conoce al menor y lo puede cuidar.
As we said at the beginning, Southwark has a very diverse community here living in the same area, and people who are from different countries, I think, have a lot of issues. It's not in general, but in our community happens a lot. We have a lot of concerns about immigration, and we used to think that the police is related closely to immigration. So in our community, police people are basically scared to approach the police.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Southwark police aware of this, and is it doing anything in relation to improve that?
It's a very good question.
Es una pregunta muy importante.
The relationship between the police and the community is incredibly important.
La relación entre la policía y la comunidad es increíblemente importante.
I am your borough commander.
Yo soy tu comandante.
And it is my responsibility to listen to you and to serve you.
Y es mi responsabilidad escucharte y servirte.
So it's therefore very important for us to invest in the relationship with the community.
Entonces es muy importante para nosotros invertir en la relación entre la comunidad y la policía.
And so we do this in a number of different ways.
Entonces hacemos esto en varias maneras diferentes.
And perhaps could I just give some brief examples of how people could be involved?
Si les podría dar diferentes ejemplos en la manera de que la gente podría envolverse.
So first of all, Southwark has something called a police and community consultative group.
Primeramente, Southwark tiene un grupo que se llama
Consulta a la policía.
Consulta a la policía.
And this is a group that meets several times a year, the community and the police face to face.
Y ese grupo se reúne varias veces al año y es entre la comunidad y los policías cara a cara.
It's a meeting that is important to me.
Es una reunión muy importante para mí.
and members of any community can ask me any question about any subject.
Y miembros de cualquier comunidad me pueden hacer cualquier pregunta.
Now we can give you all the details so you have them on your website, but the next meeting is on the 25th of April.